Takribani miezi 6 tangu kufungwa kwa shule zote nchini kufuatia mlipuko wa virusi vya corona, kwa sasa itakuwa furaha kwa wanafunzi wa darasa la 4, la 8 na wale wa kidato cha 4 baada ya Wizara ya Elimu kutoa barua ya wanafunzi kurejea shuleni.
Today on 12th October we have now officially opened with the directive from the Ministry of Education. Students have already reported. All the Form 4s are now in school. Teachers have already reported earlier than the students.
And today we are very excited to be at school, and for the small time, the time that have left for us to complete our Form 4 studies, we want our unique teachers to cooperate with us.
Ni hatua ambayo imeibua mjadala mbalimbali, ikiwa dhahiri kuwa wazazi na wanafunzi hawako tayari kurejea shuleni, hususan kifedha, kwani Wakenya wengi walipoteza ajira katika msimu wa COVID-19.
The parents might have forgotten that they have other obligations in terms of their fees payment. The animals are not there to be sold. The bursaries not enough for each and every student in the whole of Wajir County. So with that, as much as we appreciate the well-wishers of the school, our parents still have a lot of burden on their shoulders in terms of fees payment.
I want to also appeal to area MPs. I want to appeal very clearly, especially MP for Wajir East, the man who said education, free education for all our all electorates. The man who said he is going to sponsor all the students. That is the only MP now who has not given us bursary. And Wajir South MP, Dr. These are knowledgeable people. Wajir South MP, Dr. has not paid South, we have not got his check. We commend Elders MP, Mahshuma Kainan has given, Bashane has given us North, we have got the checks for the student. Today they are being cleared and they are going straight to the classes.
Lakini kwa upande wa mkuu wa shule ya upili ya wasichana alisema kuwa yuko tayari kwa sasa kuwapokea wanafunzi. Vile vile amesema kuwa wameweka mikakati ya kupambana na makali ya virusi vya corona.
Aside with that, we have posters in our classes to create awareness to our learners that COVID-19 pandemic is real. It's there with us, and we should always be in the forefront to fight it.
As a parent and as a stakeholder of education, I this morning visited a good number of schools to see whether the schools were reopened for grade 4, stand 8 and our Form 4s. And shockingly, I found the turn-up was too low. In some classes, in some schools, you will only witness 12 children in one class, and even others low. This is attributed by two factors. One, fear of the virus with inadequate infrastructure, that parents feel that 100 children in one class or one classroom, spacing is not going to be possible. 4 children sharing one desk with the spacing is impossible. Some schools don't have even source of water or adequate source of water. Leave of hand washing, even for water to use in the toilets, is absolutely not there. Dormitories, the spacing in dormitories is one thing that parents also fear.
Huku haya kijiri, katibu mkuu wa NAT County ya Wajir Nur Bardad alisema kuwa wanahofia maisha ya watoto kwa kuwa kuna uhaba wa walimu na matokeo duni.
Lack of teachers in area in northern Kenya, particularly in Wajir, where the only hope they had was the PM teachers who were teaching them when our non-local teachers left, and our PM teachers were not paid by the ministry from March to date on what they term as lack of TAC numbers. I wonder how a teacher who has not been employed can have a TAC number unless that is an impunity or a corruption.
Bwana Nur aidha amesema kuwa kukaa kwa wanafunzi nyumbani kunaweza sababisha matumizi ya dawa za kulevya, upakaji na kujiunga kwa kundi la kigaidi.
The hardest question to answer when you ask is whether the schools will be fully open or not, because you compare the two, the risks involved, with the lack of teachers, and the end result being E and D minus, and the risks involved in this coronavirus. You compare the two, and then the idleness they are at home, where it can result to drug abuses, some issues which you don't want to mention. If they're idle, we don't know whether they live in doing Al-Shabaab. And then our girls, who at the end of the day were only getting D minus and D, were only seeing this as just a waste, and they may go for early marriages.
Watahiniwa wa KCPE na wale wa KCSE watafanya mtihani yao ya kitaifa mwezi Machi mwaka ujao. Nikiripotia Alpha TV kutoka kaunti ya Wajir, langu jina Abdi Fatah Ismail.